Hello, welcome to my video. I'm Charlie, this is BeamNG Drive. So I had the idea to show you a couple of the vehicles I've been messing around with quite a bit, and I noticed there's some funny strange cameras in the bus. Like this one's supposed to be onboard rider, so it's like you're on board looking around, and it looks super weird. It looks like when you do Google Maps and you come down on the map. Sorry if you can hear ridiculous noise, but there's the bin men outside. But anyways, so modified it a bit, took the roof off. Now it's a convertible. Got a couple rockets. Like I noticed as well, you can drift it, but I think earlier it was drifting much better. But oh, there we go. Oh no, yeah, no, yeah, oh yes, yeah, that's nice. No, it's not nice. We're dead. Yep, that's enough for that then. So this is my chrome and pink drift car. There we go, start it up. Yeah, that's nice. Are we gonna go? Yeah, we're off. Let's give it a bit of a, see how well we can drift it. So, this was the second drift car I put together. I don't think it has drift tyres or anything like that, it's just the standard wheels that come with this particular version of this car. This is the V8 special, but I changed it so it don't really look like the special anymore. It's got I'm not sure what V8 it's got in it because I done it the other day. But yeah, it's quite a decent car. If you go slowly, you can drive it, but if you want to give it full whack, it's kind of a handful. But it's a tasty little car. Yep, and there we go. Just fail at life. That is us. failatlife.co.uk/your mum. So here's the orange Beamer looking car. Sounds a bit tasty. Sounds a bit like some rice. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the footage, but I checked it after it recorded. Some of it's better quality than the other part, and also it split it up into 3 parts for some unknown reason. But what can I do about it? Spent like over half an hour playing, talking, and my audio weren't right either, so I'm doing it now. But it's not that, I don't know, just kind of annoying. I tried to do it live and it messed up, and it's not like I can I'm not going to record the gameplay again because this gameplay is quite decent. So yeah, why I'd put those wheels on the back is because they're really slippery and they don't really grab at all, so I just thought maybe it'll drift a bit nicer. As you can see, it's either spinning out fully or it can grip quite well, to be honest. It's just like full booting it, because I do tune my cars to the max. I don't know if it's tuning to the max, but I maximum boost them and also give them a decent whack of nitrous. That seems to like to blow the engine up. But I've managed to sort my cars out so they don't blow up. I kind of dropped the rev limiter as well, so it's not as high. But these like newish cars in the game, they have these weird features where when you stack it, it will put on the hazard lights and you won't be able to drive it. But I didn't realise how mashed up I made this one. Kind of mashed it up, so respawned it. Give it all the beans, not half the tin, give it all the beans, the whole baked bean. So yeah, tried to do a bit of Tokyo, fuck that. We don't get monetized anyways, so this just like so there's 2 cars down there. I'm gonna give it a bit of booting, spin it about a bit, show you the front a bit more. So this car was a diesel at first. Wow, amazing. So let's switch over to the other car now. This is a car I spent ages on. It can actually do over 150 miles an hour. The wheels that it's got on it, them tyres on those wheels are race tyres for some reason, and it's like the only car you can have those wheels on. So I wanted to put the deep dish Steelies on another car, but I couldn't, so they're exclusive to the Corvette. It's quite a nice car. It's nice to drive around in, give it a bit of refreshing. Doesn't seem to overheat because I've put all the good bits on it. If you do fully whack it all the time, it's always over revving. They do eventually just pop out of nowhere, just explode on you. But I have noticed certain cars, if you pull off the lights and the front bumper, it keeps them cooler. They don't overheat as much. So like most of my cars that are really powerful, I just pull the bonnet off, pull some of the lights off, or just pull the bonnet off, pull one light off and leave the bumpers on, or something like that, and seems to work quite well. Trying to give it the I'm a good driver shenanigans. Yep, and that's all Saved by the Bell. So I was looking for this spot I was messing about in before I was recording, and it's like a really long strip, but it goes down the hill, so it's like straight but constant. I think it is this bit, but like at the time I wasn't sure. I did quite a bit of mumbling and rumbling, not knowing where I was going. But yeah, this is a nice car to drive, and it manages the hills really well. Yeah, it is a nice car. Because at first with this car I actually took the springs out, so it was completely slammed, but the thing was at top speed it was just bouncing about too much, so I ended up going race everything for the like handling department. I full cambered negative cambered the front wheels. That's why they just buckle for no reason. But this game seems to be like that. I suppose it's kind of realistic, is what would happen in real life if you curbed it at top whack and you mounted the curb. Your wheel's not just going to tolerate it and be like, yeah, that didn't hurt. Did not hurt. So I'm going to pull out my Jeep that I was tuning at the same time I'd done this car. So it's got drag wheels on it. I think it's like the biggest engine you can put in this car, because all the other ones seem to blow up. So yeah, this is, I'm not too sure about the names of the cars at the moment, but yeah, so there we go. It does look nice with the drag wheels on it. And I also, one thing I started doing is making the wheels stick out a bit more by putting a bit of extra offset on the back. Sometimes I do it all the way around. Maybe it would look better with the front wheels sticking out a bit. Don't know how to drive, conked it, but off we go. The other thing I've noticed about some of these Jeeps and trucks with the big V8s, the back wheels do some funny bouncing around stuff, like the suspension just can't tolerate the engine. Don't know what that's all about. There we go. No. Wow. I don't know. Yeah. But luckily this car can handle that type of shenanigans. But yeah, if you've got this far in the video, you're about 10 minutes in, let me know if you like it, if you want me to show you more of the things, more of the vehicles I've been messing about with, or because this is the most I've actually driven about in this area in this video, because I usually get a bit bored and then, but what I did was I set up all my cars, put them in place, and then thought I'll give you a little show you off my, yeah, that's real talent. That is, get the front wheel or back wheel right underneath the middle of the car. That's pure talent. Oh, styling. Just failing now. I do like to do my gears myself because I feel like sometimes the game over revs the cars, or it just doesn't change right. So a lot of the time with cars I've overly tuned to the point where they blow up a lot. I try and change gear early so the engine doesn't explode, because with a lot of nitrous, big turbo boost, they like to blow up quite quickly. This is in the purple, I think it's called violet. No, not violet, but like viola or something, and it's like one of the colours of the Countach. I think it's the Countach. It's the Countach or the Diablo. It comes in a nice purple and it's like super rare. I think, do you remember? I can't even talk, man. Like, it's just, it was kind of jokes how that car's just chilling there. Some idiot just stacked it into the fence, like, and just thought, I don't know, just leave it there, why not? Ghost town, do what I want. So yeah, this car's quite tasty. Yummy. Yeah, just sounds really good. I think it's got, yeah, amazing. Do you know what's really weird? It started lagging when I was playing it, and I think that's when the footage is actually changed. But it was lagging, but the footage that was recorded after the lagging is actually better quality, apparently, from what it says about the video. But who knows what's going on there. So I think I'll go on to show you a bit more of this car, because I didn't really show you much of it, give it a bit of a drift, see how pro I am, Tokyo drifting. Oh yeah, noticed this bits of it. Yeah, skills, tit. You can give it not as much boot, and it's nice to drive along. Do you like the interior with the red and the pink and the chrome outside? It's pretty decent. Well, I like it. You probably hate it, thinking, Barbie car, but nah, that's the point. I wouldn't want anyone else liking it. There is a lot of detail in this game when you compare it to certain games' interior views and stuff. I suppose that's why there's no fully licensed cars, because there's a lot of detail and then the damage as well. So I don't know. I've seen a lot of people doing mods. Yeah, I thought I made it through. I honestly thought I wasn't going to stack it like that, but I don't even know what was going on there. I was on my roof, yeah, fully mullered it. Well, that's roll cage, saved your life. So, here we go. This is the finale. So, tanker of milk. I thought, do you know what? I put a bit of milk down. It's going to explode and milk will go everywhere. Yeah, that really happened. But yeah, we'll see. So I had to be careful because I didn't want to go flying down the hill and not be able to reverse back up it. But as you can see, it was struggling and just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it, mate. And then he was trying to do some weird second gear reverse or something. Don't know what that was all about. Because it's not a high-end... who knows, I don't know much about lorry transmissions. Don't know why Americans call them trannies, like, what the fuck. But anyways... yeah, tried to give it a bit slow. Didn't want to overkick it because the brakes wouldn't work. So at this point, I was genuinely thinking, it's going to explode. The milk's going to go everywhere. It's going to be fantastical. You know what I mean? Fantastical. Milk everywhere. Pure carnage. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. There we go. Skills to pay no bills. Turn it off. Always turn it off and put it in park. So then I thought to myself, what could I do to make this a bit better? I thought caravan. A caravan. That would do me nicely. So I pulled out my Subaru looking thing. One I made earlier. This one's a beast. This is actually the only car I think that can do 30 psi boost. But it's uncontrollable most of the time. You have to be on light. I actually, after I finished recording, before I turned it off, I actually flew up this hill at 140 miles an hour in this car. So it's just a nice car. I should have used this a bit more. What if this video gets 10 likes or 10 views within 2 weeks? I might do some more of this and I'll use this car a bit more, because I've got a few mad cars that are like ridiculous. Like there's a car that's a mixture between an R8 and a 350Z that did that up. So I thought, what would no one do with a hill climber car? They'd put a tow hook on it and tow a caravan. So I thought, perfect idea. No one's ever going to do it, so I'll do it. So we got this. Saying that, there's probably someone out there who's done it. Because everything I seem to think of, someone's already done it. So that just shows you, whatever you think of, someone's probably already done it. But they haven't done it how you do it. That's what you got to remember. They may have done it, but they haven't done it how you've done. You know, like they haven't got your touch, your personal feeling devices. Yep, just savage. The caravan had none of it, but we just managed to like hook onto the milk trailer. It'd been really cool to just see milk going everywhere, running down the hill. So, 3, 2, okay, sod it, meh. Forgot to turn the nitrous on. Ooh, yeah, completely disappointed. Like, all there was a bit of fire, no milk, no nothing. Unless that was milk, the powder. Maybe it's milk powder. Who knows? No, it's not, because it's 1,000 litres of milk. Fool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think it got hit that bad. But it just didn't like what happened. And also, I think the parking brake was fully locked on because it's bugging out. Don't know whether that tow bar was actually stuck because that is really low. It's like underneath the splitter. Yeah, I love the sound of the turbo. Plus, I didn't really put an exhaust on it. And I've noticed when you don't have an exhaust on a car, it does sound a lot more rough. And the engine seems to move about a bit more for some reason. But it's like the sound when you're full pelting it sounds exactly the same. But like the low revs are kind of more gurgly and burbly. Yeah, like that's quite fucking tasty, nice. Yeah, give it all of that. Hit a barrier, go on, do your thing. Ah, buckle the wheel. Nice one. Well, that sounded nice, bit of back crackling. Or maybe it was the tyre popping. My car sounds really nice. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. So we give it one last shot. Oh yeah, there we go. Put the nitrous on. Because rockets ain't enough. Well, I blew the engine, the nitrous weren't going to get used anyway. Perfect. There you go, nice rallying steering wheel, racing wheel on a bus. Never been done before. Done in BeamNG. There we go, spot on, head on. Let's have ya. Go on, have him. See a bit of a low ball. Because they don't call it NOS, they call it low. Hey, what's down there? You see that? There was a little tunnel into the mountain. I haven't been down there. I've been down this bit. Maybe that's next video. Maybe we're going to do that next video. So, that's the end. This is the end. The end, my friend. The end. Yeah. Nice one. Yep, and that's it. I'll see you soon. If you enjoyed my commentaries and random waffle and nosh, let me know and I'll give you more. But if not, say nothing.